everyone, welcome to another shave video. It's been a while since I've done a video on my channel, at least a shave video. So I thought that I would do one tonight actually. It's a late night shave for me. So the razor that I'll be using today is something I won in a PIF over at Reddit Wet Shaving. It's a English new with a raised, I don't know whether you can see or not, raised flat bottom. It's a pretty cool razor. This was actually one of the last razors I had in my vintage razor wish list. I think I have right now, after this one, I think I have every vintage razor that I have ever wanted to try or wanted to have. This was the last one, so I'm extremely thankful to the guy who PIFed it to me. It has a fresh Wizamet blade in it, Iridium super blade in it. I have used this razor a few times, and I have kind of formed my opinion on it, but I'll go over my thoughts as I go. The shaving cream today is one that I'm trying to finish. It's pressed onto a tub like this, but it's actually a cream. It's Esbjerg Grapefruit. Almost done. It's an okay cream, nothing great about it, but it works and I like the smell. The brush today is Razorock Big Bruce. I love this handle. This is a copy. This is a copycat handle. It's a copy of famous Shave Mac handle. I love this handle. This would be probably my favorite cheap or inexpensive brush. It has a Please Soft knot in it, which is kind of a copy, not an exact copy, of the famous Please on synthetic brushes. I have about a day's growth. These days I don't really shave every day anymore. I usually shave like twice or thrice a week. But tonight I just thought about making this video, so I'm shaving just about a day's worth of growth. Some more water on the tub. It's pretty easy to lather soap or cream. It's basically a soft soap like Chilla right now. Since my last video, I have greatly reduced the number of soaps I own. Right now, with this one, I think I am at number 45, which if you're not a hobbyist might seem like a extremely large number of soaps, which is true even if you're a hobbyist, but I have seen worse days. I used to have north of 100 soaps. Now I'm just trying to finish whatever I own. I'm trying to make a less of a mess than I usually make because pretty late at night, so I have already made a big mess over here. So again, new RFB. It has a pretty interesting handle. The overall weight is, I think, 50 or 51 grams, but the handle is hollow, which is pretty cool. And there is no crack. Usually all these handles that I get of this design, there are usually hairline cracks, but this one doesn't have any. So again, extremely thankful towards the guy who gifted this to me. Anyway, first pass with a Wizamet blade. So during yesterday's shave, I actually used two razors. I used another English vintage razor, the flat bottom tech, along with this one. I actually shared a live video of that one on my Instagram, which I'll link in the description. So the first thing that comes to mind, even during the first pass, is that I won't call it a resistance, but you know, there are some razors where you feel like the way the razor is gliding or cutting through your whiskers, you feel like you're running a hot knife through the butter. This does not have that feeling. I don't want to call it resistance or tugging or pulling. It's just you know that there is something going on. It's not like buttery smooth. So yesterday, even compared to the flat bottom tech, I noticed that I was using feather blades in both of the razors. It lacks that buttery smooth feeling, which is not really a negative thing for me. I'm used to all kinds of razor. It's just what it is. It's not uncomfortable or anything. I'm not hurting my skin or anything. It has a pretty decent audible feedback as well. I don't know how much you guys can hear, but pretty nice audible feedback. So this is not a mild razor. I won't call this a mild razor, but it's not really aggressive either. I mean, most of the vintage razors were designed for mass people, so they were never really, I mean, except a few exceptions, extremely mild or extremely aggressive. This isn't a mild razor, but this isn't aggressive either. Definitely more aggressive than, let's say, a tech or a hybrid tech, or even maybe a red tip. So second pass across the grain. Over here, for example, this is one of the, my beard grows like this. So this is the across the grain. One of the sensitive areas of my face. I could really use just a little bit more comfort. It's not uncomfortable, it just makes you alert, if that's a thing. This area is another area, but surprisingly it works fine for me in this area. No problem shaving under the chin. But the way the blade feels is that it doesn't have a huge blade exposure like, say, a Blackbird or Mulla R41. But it has some blade exposure, so you can you can really feel the blade. But if you are an experienced shaver, it won't feel, you know, as alarming or threatening to you. But if you're relatively new to wet shaving and you're mostly used to modern razors or relatively milder razors, the blade feel, the kind of raw blade feel can be a little bit intimidating. I'm used to this kind of feeling, so not really an issue for me, but it is there. In terms of blade choice, so Wizamet is my favorite blade. I use it during most of my shaves, and I used feather for one shave with this razor, and I also used Wilkinson Sword Light Brigade, another vintage blade, for half of my shaves. To be honest, I'm still not sure which one I prefer most in this razor. Probably Wizamet or the Wilkinson Sword. The feather might be a little too bitey for this razor. I'm just gonna pull out the leather. So after 2 passes, I can definitely call it a day. I definitely have a damn fine shave by now. It's just a few whiskers here and there, and you know, just that amount of whiskers that we hobbyists like to get rid of. I'll just do that now. So this is a sensitive area for me. No issue really, but just over here, it feels like the razor might bite me. It doesn't, but it has that feeling, you know. There is no blade chatter or anything, like the blade is securely held and everything. Over here, this is one area I find this a little bit less comfortable. I don't want to say uncomfortable. I seem to having a little bit of trouble getting rid of all the whiskers in this area, but I don't want to overdo it because you know, I don't want to get irritations. Extremely light touch is definitely a must, at least for me with this razor. On the cheeks it's really smooth, to be honest, against the grain even. I think if a razor has this much, I don't want to say this much, whatever amount of blade feel this one has, or whatever amount of aggressive this one is, I would prefer it to be a little bit more efficient. There are few areas here and there where I'm having trouble getting a BBS. I have just tiny bit of whiskers left. So yeah, it in terms of proportional aggressiveness, a term which I use a lot, that means that it is actually as aggressive as it feels, so you won't unknowingly cut yourself, which is a good thing. But I must say that because of the head design, I thought that it would be a lot like the hybrid tech. It's not really. The hybrid tech is like a lot more smoother than this one, without losing any of the efficiency. So I'm extremely happy to have this razor, but I don't know. I'll use it and I'll try to get better with this, but I don't know. I'm not disappointed or anything. I mean, I got it for free, but still, this was the last razor on my wish list. I was hoping to get blown away by this one. Anyway, I'll use some alum to check for alum feedback. Just a tiny bit here, some here. Some here, quite a bit of feedback here. So yes, decent bit of alum feedback, nothing too bad, but it's definitely there. It's not, for example, if I use the same combination but with a flat bottom tech, I have my flat bottom tech here, I don't get any alum burn at all. But with this one, I got a little bit. I'll try with a better soap or something. Let's see. For aftershave today, I actually selected my aftershave before. This Eufros by Balm, Rosa Wood. It's a very nice scent, extremely nice scent. It has some similarities to Noble Water 2 Kings. 2 Kings is more rose, more perfume-like. This is more I don't really know how to say, more like natural smelling, if that's a thing. It has more oud characteristics going on. It has some similarities with we call it the dankness, like the you know how oud smells. It's kind of difficult to explain. I'm familiar with the oud or agar, we call it back home, smell, because this is a very familiar scent for us who are from Indian subcontinent. Anyway, lovely scent, and this balm is really nice too. It has a bit of menthol, maybe even a little bit of alcohol, I don't know. No alcohol, but a bit of menthol, so it has a slight cooling feeling. I like it a lot. I've been using this one and the tobacco balm a lot, also the Damadinosh, that one a lot. So yeah, back to the razor. So this is a beautiful razor. It looks absolutely wonderful. Nice weight to it, not heavy, but nicely balanced razor. Head heavy, obviously, as you can see. Open comb, quite a bit of blade feel. It won't bite you unless you really press hard, but light touch is definitely recommended. It's like a moderate to mid aggressive. But I would expect a little bit more efficiency with a razor this aggressive, but it's okay. I got a pretty almost close to BBS, but some alum burn. So yeah, pretty happy with this razor. I heard that for some people this is like they're one of the most favorite razors of all time. So I'll be looking forward to using it more. At this point, I definitely prefer the new Deluxe, especially the 1930 model, the new Shortcom over this one. But let's see. We'll see in the future what happens. This is not really a review. I might review this razor in details in future. I just wanted to, share with you guys what I've been using. So that's it for me. Stay safe. Enjoy your holidays with social distancing, of course. See you guys later. Bye.